Hello guys and welcome back. In this video I'm going to talk about my weight loss, and it's something that a lot of you asked for. I could start to tell you about myself. I'm 35 years old and I live in Sweden. I run this ASMR channel, and yes, it's 10 years ago that I started this channel. So it's so cool that some of you have been with me 10 years. In December I'm going to celebrate with you. So I have 2 kids and a fiance. I work as a dental nurse or dental assistant. When I started this video, I weighed a lot more than I do now. And always I have been big. I started to gain weight, or how to say, when I was a little kid, maybe 5 years. I started to eat more and being lazy, and that was not a good combination. And the more older I got, I came home from school, ate a lot of sandwiches and ice cream, cookies, and didn't move. And my mother, she's tried to talk to me about not eating too much and try to move in a nice way, not meaning anything, but she tried to help me. And I don't, my parents are not was not big, and we didn't have any obesity in my family, but I'd like to eat and I didn't like to move, so that's why. So even I'm sorry, I have no makeup on, so maybe I'll look a bit tired. And I think I was 12 years old when I started to try to lose weight. I was talking to my mother about how to do it. We talked about when you come from school, try to walk, take a walk, eat fruit, don't eat candy or cookies. My mother worked as she had a daycare. First she had it home, and then she had it at another place. So we always had cookies and buns and good stuff home. So it was hard to do. Don't eat it. But we talked about how to lose weight, and that it would be, we could help each other to go for walks, and yeah, she was very supportive, but also it was hard. Yeah, I remember that some friends and people around me, that they were didn't care for food, and they didn't care for the food in school, and I was not. I was always liked everything. I didn't have any food that I didn't like, so it was hard for me because I had big appetite. So, and I felt very much hunger, so it was hard to not like eat. And sometimes in school, when people didn't want to take another, when you have eating the food and then you wanted to go and take more, and the other one was like, I'm so full, and I was like, oh, I want to have more food. So I was always the bigger one, but I have never been bullied about it. Everyone has been so nice to me. I have never been like, and people haven't say mean stuff to me. But I was always the one that was bigger than other. So I lost weight, I think, sometimes, and then I gained it. And I lost weight, and I gained it. And it was like, always it was like nothing or everything. I couldn't find the balance. I was trying, but I was very strict for a while, and then I got sick, or it was a vacation or something, and started to eat, and I got back in old tracks. So it was very hard, but also I was so very I decided every time that I would do it, and I fought for I really put so much energy so many times. I really did it, and I know how to eat. I have done every kind of diets, and I lost the weight, but also I gained it again. So it has been very, 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 very long time with trying to find a good, like a solution for how to come in a good balance, or how to say. And then I got older, and even I got an adult, and I started to work. It was hard because I was big, and I all got bigger and bigger. And I find my fiance, and he liked me for that one, who I am, and he thought that I was beautiful. And we got kids, and I got bigger and bigger and bigger. I even weighed over 100 kilos when I was going to give birth to my daughter, and I'm just 152 centimeters, so I'm not a tall person. I'm very short. I'm short as a little kid, but I want to eat like a 2-meter long soldier, and that's not so easy, because my brain wants something else than what my body wants. Yeah, and I was so sad every time that I failed. I was losing like 10 or 15 kilos, and then I'm sorry for the sun. I was losing the weight, and I was gaining it very fast again. It was always after Christmas, you would like to start to lose weight, and you will do it for until the summer. And then the summer came, you start to eat again, drink, and you maybe didn't walk or run or move. And then it was Christmas and you gained it all again, or even more. And that was the roller coaster all the time. All the time. And I was tired. And when I was big, I couldn't sleep because I had like what do you say, sleep apnea, when you like stop breathing. I was so tired. I was snoring. Do you say snore? I didn't feel for playing with my kids because I was so big. And I started to search for help, and I went to a dietist, but I know how to eat, you know. I was like, I could write a book about how to eat, but it was more my brain or I was not so great to do it myself. But then I like talked to the health care here, and I asked about maybe I could get help with do the surgery, the gastric bypass. But no, I couldn't get any help with that because I had had too low BMI. Like I was obese, but maybe I had to gain up some kilos because to get the surgery. So I was starting to think about, I really want to have that surgery because I'm so tired of this living, and I'm so tired of being obese and not wanting to do something, and I'm tired of being tired. So I decided to do it and pay for it myself. I'm sorry. So I contacted a place in Gothenburg, and also I went to the bank and talked about getting a loan. And like 2 months later, I had an appointment to doing the surgery, and it's 2.5 years ago, and I'm so happy. It was worth it all. I would do it again because I'm so happy that I did it, and I happy because I paid it myself. But some people here in Sweden can have it like a help if they have really bad health status. I didn't have any like big problems, so they wouldn't help me. They would not help me for that. So I understand that because there are people that need it more. But I'm so happy that I did it, and I lost 30 kilos, and I lost it about for 1 year. It took, I think, but now I still fight for my weight, but it's so much easier now. I can't explain, but I think about food still. I'm very addicted to food, but it's something that helps me. It's a very good tool for me. So I'm so happy that I made this surgery. It's not a quick fix because I haven't made a surgery in my head, because I still want to eat, and it's like how to say, you eat because you're bored, you eat because you're happy, you eat because you're sad. So I have that kind of brain that want to do it, and I think I need to live with that but as you see, I have much more. And also, I don't know what's happened, but something changed. Something changed, I know, because I crave for more healthy food. And also, I can't eat like real ice cream because then I will dump, and that means that I will feel sick. I will get sweaty and heartbeat. So I can't eat the bad stuff anymore as much. I can eat some, but not so much. And my brain start to learn about that. And also, if I eat bad stuff, like a bun, and then don't eat anything, and then I take a walk, I will have my sugar will drop, and I will get like this and feel so sick. So I know I would not eat that because that would not make me feel good in my body. So my brain wants me to eat things that makes me feel good, like fruit and protein-rich food. And like, if I could tell you what I eat right now, I do intermittent fasting because I still need to work on my weight. It doesn't like come for free, so I will still work for it. But I think it works with intermittent fasting. And I start the day with eating a small meal. And sometimes I don't eat carbs to that meal. Maybe I will eat some carbs, like whole wheat rice or pasta. And always I have a salad with my food. And now when I'm working, sometimes I don't have the time to eat like in the afternoon. Maybe a fruit or just a small snack like a yogurt, protein-rich yogurt. In Sweden we have something called kvarg, and I will have some berries to that. And when I come home, I eat like chicken, or like I try to don't have like so much fat in the food, because also that can make me feel sick. Yeah, I think a lot of what I eat, but also I enjoy the food that I eat, and it's not so like before, when I eat healthy food, it felt so boring. Now I feel it's so good. I feel so strong, and I really like it. So you could say something happened in the brain, but not like I'm very addicted to food, but like other stuff, other kind of foods. So and if I would treat myself with some candy or ice cream, I like to bake, and I always bake with a sugar replacement, or like a sweet, like another sweetener that is not white sugary and doesn't affect my blood sugar. I like to bake with beans. I like to bake with bananas and nuts, and if I like to eat, we have ice cream here. They're called LuHilo. It's low in sugar and low in fat, and a bit more protein in. So I like to eat that with like frozen mango, or yeah. So sometimes I eat like chips and cheese doodles, but not so much. And I think it's about time to have something right now because I feel that I'm a bit hungry. And I think I'm going to, I don't know. I know that I could take something like a chocolate thing or something, but I feel more that my body needs something good. It's like my body say what I need. It's so, when I talk about it here, it sounds very weird, but if you had the gastric bypass, could you write some comments about because I have the problems I have with my gastric bypass. It's that I will get low in sugar sometimes, and that's really hard. And also, it's not a problem to have a dump because that's a good thing. It's something to say that you shouldn't eat this and then you don't eat it. So I will not say that it's a bad thing. And also I don't get it so much because now I know what to eat and not and to avoid. So I would try to take care of myself and my gastric bypass, and that's my weight loss journey and story, and it doesn't end here. I think I will always work with my weight and be I will always think about my weight, and maybe I will not be satisfying about my weight. I feel that I could lose more weight, but also I'm trying to love myself and try to be happy for the one that I become and see the result that I made. And also I try to move a lot. Sometimes I run. In periods I run like 4 or 5 days a week, like 5 to 7 kilometers. And sometimes I just walk every day or every other day. So, and also I try to don't push myself too much. I don't try to push I will not push myself as a person, and also as a mother, and as a employee. I'm so hard to myself. I always want to do my best, and I want everyone to think that I'm a good person. And then you think about the stuff that you said, and the things that you eat, and the things that you never did home, and you never did that, or you did that. And I think that's something a lot of people had to work with, that you don't have to be so hard to yourself and try to like you as you are. And I hope you found this video relaxing and that you got some answer. Have you any questions? Just leave them here, and please comment about your weight loss journey if you have something you want to tell me, or if you have any tips. Yeah, so I will see you in my next video. Bye.